patience. If you don't have patience, so this is the Wednesday session, and I found the Wednesday sessions are very interesting because people come and ask very important questions which they think are silly questions, but they turn out to be the best questions of the week. So sometimes I wish we should have cancel all the topics and have every day to be Wednesday session. But with that note, Sip Atmanand, Sip Kamalji, Sip Sanjay, Sip Siri, Sip Alak, Sip Sachin, Sip Ru Mataji, Sip Mini Air, Sip Chidanand, Sip Krishnanam, Sip Sadanand, Sip Pix, Sip Pita, Sip Rajanand, Sip Girija, Sip Anand, Sip Am, Sip Yogini, Parvatiyama, Sip Atmanji and Samatma, Sip Bliss and Sita, Sip Gigi and Anil, Sip Sarlanand, Bliko and Sukhi, Sip Soham and Karupushpa, Sip Premchandji and Shotwani, Sip Ahmatma and Priya, Sip Girish Anand and Renuka again. So this is it. We are on to another interesting session. Every day's session to me is a eye opener, an eye opener to new learnings, new realizations. The goal is very simple: to understand who am I, why am I here, why did we come on earth, what was the purpose of this human birth. The world doesn't know. People come and go, but little do they understand the true meaning of this show. We cry, we look up at the sky, we ask why. We don't know who am I. We remain a fool because of what we are taught in school. We suffer in the drama because we don't understand it is karma, therefore there is trauma. लोग मरने के लिए जीते हैं और जीने के लिए मरते हैं. लोग मरने के लिए जीते और जीने के लिए मरते हैं. So this is the story. Let us start. Girija.
Shivom Guruji.
Yes, Shivoham.
You asked me to wear that band from Monday, so it's perfectly working. No, I'm not. I have removed. The moment I enter my house, I remove. You want me to wear?
No. Whenever you need to be in consciousness, you wear.
No, when I go early in the morning, I wear it. And then by the time I come back, I just remove because it's so wet and all, because in Delhi, it's very hot.
It's working. So it's working for you.
It's perfectly working, Guruji. And I could feel a lot of changes in me. Like I'm very calm, happy, and I'm not getting any toxic thoughts. Peacefully, everything is smoothly going up. So should I continue that? I want to continue.
Every day you are supposed to do it, no?
Yeah, okay, then fine. So it's really working.
Yeah. Somebody just messaged me what I told in this call just now. I think I made a mistake. I was wanting to say लोग मरने तक जीते हैं और जीने तक मरते हैं. लोग मरने तक जीते हैं और जीने तक मरते हैं, which means that till people are dead, we are alive.
Yes.
And लोग जीने तक मरते हैं और मरने तक जीते हैं, which means that we are as good as we are dead. So I just contemplate this thought that came to me from Sip, Will and Atmanji.
Thank you for having this call.
Yes, sir.
I just want to tell you the story that I heard from Mr. Chetananda. So I talked to him about the story of the three goats, and this relates to the occasion where pupils released three goats into the school with numbers 1, 2, and 4, and they found the three goats 1, 2, and 4, but they could not find the 3. They say, where is number 3? So this is a very interesting thing. And so Mr. Chedanand pointed out it's actually not just that there's no number three goat, there's also no goat one at 1, 2, and 4 either. There's no goats there at all. So that was the first thing. I thought it was quite a interesting.
Why do you believe there is no goat at all? Why do you believe that?
Well, I think Maya is like I think Mr. Chedananda was really pointing out that in Maya it's all illusion. The whole thing's illusion.
Yeah,
Illusion one.
but it does not mean it's not there. It's there. It's very much there. You are there. I am there. We are all there.
Yeah,
Goat one and 2 and 4 are there, but they are not goats. They are all manifestations of that one divine. Therefore, there is no 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But the story of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 goat is the mind makes us think if there is 1, 2, and 4, so where is 3? And we start searching for 3. That was the story of the goats, right? So the mind makes us believe that we will die. Because mind sees the body die, oh, we will die. But mind does not allow us to realize we are not the body that will die. So maybe Chidanand had something else to try to explain, but 1 and 2 and 4 are ultimately one. Whether it is you and me, the butterfly, the bee, or the tree, every molecule is divine energy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, it's very interesting what you're saying. I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah. See, ultimately, let me tell Will and you and everybody on this call, what is the ultimate goal? Are we here just to get into some intellectual entanglement? Are we trying to just get some words and get caught in this? No, we are trying to make it simple. We don't need any intellectual jargon to become complication in our head. It's very simple. Spirituality is the most simple science. What is the science? I am nothing. I am not the body that will die. I cannot be the mind, which you cannot find. If I am not the body, I am not the mind, then who am I? I am that. Neti, neti, tattvamasi. That's all. Spirituality can be understood in 5 words. Neti, neti, tattvamasi. Everything else is accessories. Why are we complicating this simple understanding of the truth? When you realize neti, neti, tattvamasi, then you realize Maya, then you realize Leela, then you realize that so I am soul, soul is sip, sip is in all, then prema yoga. All these are, but first, what did I awaken to? 31st of August 2014. What is my awakening? Neti, neti, tattvamasi. That's all. So I want you all to see through it so clearly. You know, it's like you see absolutely, absolutely clearly. Who am I? I am not I. I will never die. I want it to be so clear that you enjoy every moment of your life. The moment you are awakened, the moment you are enlightened, every moment becomes a moment of ecstasy, a moment of bliss. There is no suffering, there is no sorrow. How do you live in that ecstasy of joy? This is the challenge, Will. This is where don't worry so much about goats and dogs and all these things we talk in the call to give clarity. But what about the root? If you remove the root, then there's no shoot, then there's no fruit. Get hold of the root. Correct? That root we have to catch hold of. What is the root? Will, tell me. Tell me in 3 words. What is the root of all our teaching? Tell me in 3 words.
Love.
3 words.
Love, being, and awareness.
In 3 words, all our teaching says, I am SIP. In 3 words, if you want to learn 3 words of our entire teaching, I am SIP. If you realize I am SIP, nothing else matters. Nothing in the world matters.
Could I put
Okay.
it the other way around? Could I say sip is me? Because I prefer
You,
I prefer to put sip is me. If I put sip, if I say I am sip, then that for me is the big ego, me sip. But if I put the sip
it's
first, then I am nothing. Sip is all.
so see, it's like the wave. The wave saying, "I am the ocean."
That's
It's
it.
better the wave says, "I am the ocean," than the ocean saying, "I am the wave." What is better? Please tell me, is it better for the wave to say, "I am the ocean," or is it better for the ocean to say, "I am the wave"?
Well, I think the question is, it's not, it's the way you either say the wave is the ocean or you say the ocean is the
No, no,
wave.
please pay attention. Pay attention.
Yes, sir.
The wave, when the wave says, "I am the ocean," what does it mean? It means I am a tiny part of the ocean.
Exactly.
But if you say ocean says, "I am the wave," if how can such a big ocean be a wave?
Exactly.
So you can't say sip is me. No, you say I am sip. You are a part of sip. You are a tiny fraction, a small speck of sip. That's the truth.
Uh,
That's
Nice.
not lie. Nobody in the world can deny this.
Could you say I am in sip? Because this is the way Christ Jesus used to. He used the word in, but you don't like that word in.
You can say anything. What you say doesn't matter. What you understand matters.
Yes.
As long as you don't feel that present, that you are a divine manifestation, you will continue to suffer. You will cry about your karma and you will say, "I have done wrong things in my life," only because the illusion of Maya is in front of your eyes. Take off that veil, take off the illusion. You are not will, you are a manifestation of the divine. Over, a game over.
Yes.
Life has achieved its goal.
Yes, sir.
Atmanji, Atman, Chidanand, Rutanu, Yashwan.
I bow down to you, Shiv, sir.
Namaskar.
Sir, a few days back, your this Telegram podcast, sir, you were saying, ask once, twice, thrice. It is okay. That was a really very inspiring, sir, podcast.
Huh.
Till that, I was shy in asking many questions.
Why
So
should
I
you
am
be
not.
shy?
So then it gave me some motivation, sir. Sir, my question is today. Once we are not enlightened, in that
Hmm,
case, the
hmm,
main cause of any fear is the fear of death, because it's
hmm,
total annihilation of our body, mind, and ego. We are
hmm.
not enlightened. And in your some the Zoom call, sir, I have noted you mentioned that you are ready to go at any moment. You don't have any
Correct.
fear of death.
Hmm.
And also sometimes, sir, I have heard that the last moment of departure from this life is the most precious moment, a climax of joy, the great aha moment.
Who told you this?
This is I have some earlier I have read somewhere, sir. I don't remember
Don't
who
read,
said.
don't read anything anywhere. Why should the last moment be a moment of bliss? For what?
In the last moment when you are leaving this body, at
Why should
the
it be a moment of bliss? Explain to me.
because you are at that moment you are freeing from this thing,
Or
pain
why
of
should I?
this body.
I am not free in that moment. I'm already free now only. Why I should be free in that last moment?
But the, sir, question is that we are fearing death. Because of
You
that,
are
you are doing
fearing.
anything.
You understand Hindi?
Yes, sir. हाँ बताइए सर.
हिंदी में बोलते हैं लोग मौत से इसलिए डरते हैं
हाँ.
क्योंकि वो नहीं जानते हैं वो कभी नहीं मरते हैं. Can you repeat?
This हाँ लोग इसलिए मौत से
लोग
डरते हैं, नहीं
मौत
जानते
से
क्यों मर.
लोग मौत से इसलिए डरते हैं
क्योंकि वो
क्योंकि
जानते हैं कभी नहीं मरते हैं.
वो नहीं जानते वो कभी नहीं मरते हैं.
मैंने ये जानना एक थ्योरेटिकल हो गया सर हम लोग के लिए. तो
I am asking
रियलाइजेशन
you a
जब होने के
question. I am
यस सर.
asking you a question. Will you die?
This whatever we learned, sir, we are
What you think?
soul,
Will
we
you
are
die?
not die.
Will you die or you will not die?
My body will die, I will not die.
But then why you are
Yes.
having doubt then?
But still, sir, suppose some moment come, and I imagine
You
that
are having
today,
doubt. You are having doubt because the mind is
mind.
creating avidya. The mind is creating a layer of ignorance, and you are believing the mind.
Then we have to come to BBC all the time.
Atmanji, be 100% sure you will never die.
Understood, sir. The one thing related to this one, sir, you have mentioned that on 31st August 2014, you have the great big aha moment. And the 1st October 2017, you established. Sir, in this process, sir, just tell what is the this thing happened to you, sir, and at a point of experience, sir, how it
From
depended
on
in.
31st of August 2014, I got the aha moment. I am not Ravi, I am Atma in Ravi.
Yes, sir.
But it took about from 14 to 15, 16, 17. It took 38 months. It took August, September, 37 months. It took 37 months for me to
Yes,
get
sir.
my guru to say that all the concepts of awakening, enlightenment were thorough in my head. Absolutely thorough.
It means you are interacting with your guru, and then guru came to know that.
Without the guru, I would have never achieved enlightenment.
But sir, also I was thinking earlier, sir, I was asking whether I'm enlightened or not, and you're giving some checkpoints. But it is just like experience is just like they say eating some good, some sweet, and we know that it is sweetness is there. So enlightenment is maybe like this something that if I'm enlightened, I will come to know. The drastic change in my this thing, personality or something will occur, sir.
Obviously, you will not tell me that I will die. You will not have fear of death like you are having now.
Does it require to certify some guru, our guru ki or enlightened?
Guru certifying is not like some industrial certification. Guru certification is just a mirror.
Yes, sir.
The guru certifying is just for you to look at the guru, says, look at the mirror, you're good. Now you're good to go.
Some confirmation is also coming from that side.
See,
so some sort of.
I'm asking you, okay, I'm asking you a question. Pay attention. Don't try to say something. Listen.
Okay, sir.
Suppose now you're eating a mango. What are you eating?
Mango, sir.
Now you tasted mango?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No doubt.
You are 100% wrong.
Oh.
Because you actually did not taste a mango. You tasted an apple. And you never tasted apple before, and somebody told you it's mango, so you believe it's mango. Who can tell you that the mango taste is the mango taste? Who can tell you that?
The assumption is that this is a mango.
Answer my question. Answer my question. Somebody gave you an apple. You ate the apple. And that person told you, कैसा है mango? आपने बोला mango बहुत अच्छा है, बढ़िया mango है. Because in your life, you've never eaten apple, you've never eaten mango. So you ate the apple and somebody told you it's mango. So you say, beautiful mango, I love it. Any problem? You're not listening to me, you're thinking something else.
No, I'm understanding, sir. Well, this is the knowledge acquired through this thing. If somebody
I'm asking you a question. Who can tell you it is an apple or a mango?
That is based my knowledge, my previous knowledge. Somebody
told
me this is a...
You have never eaten apple and mango.
But somebody in my childhood told me, बचपन में बताया कि ये mango है. This is my mother.
आपने टेस्ट नहीं किया, आपने कभी टेस्ट ही नहीं किया, तो कैसे मालूम पड़ा कि आपने क्या एप्पल खाया, मैंगो खाया?
It means the person who has tasted, then only he can tell.
So who's the tasted? Who's the person who has tasted?
This enlightened gurus.
Then you know the answer, right?
Okay.
Only the guru who has tasted mango can tell you eat this mango and say it's mango.
Oh, this taste is essential actually.
Agree? You agree or you don't agree?
No, okay, sir. I understood.
If some nonsense fellow comes and tells you, okay, apple is mango, you will believe because you never eaten apple. If somebody comes and tells you this is enlightenment, how do you know it's enlightenment? Who will tell you it's enlightenment? Who can tell you?
No, only my this mentor or guru.
Only the one who knows the meaning of enlightenment, who has experienced enlightenment. Nobody
Goes
else
to
can
it.
tell you. Nobody else can tell you the meaning of enlightenment.
Okay. See, sir, the last question, like 3 questions
Yes.
I can ask, sir.
Yes,
One thing,
yes.
sir, the principle is very simple. You are with your guru and you understood, and you are also telling that the essential thing is only in 3 words, I am Shiv. Then why did your guru tell you to go for Talash? You are
Because
not
he wanted.
recommending us. You are not recommending us to go on Talash, sir. Just to explain it.
Who told you? Who told you I have not recommended you to go for Talash? Who told you that?
You are saying that not required. Your books and all these
I never
things are.
said that. I never said don't. I never told you not to go for Talash.
It
I
means,
told you. I
yes, sir.
told you you can go for Talash 2 hours a day, or 2 days a week, or 2 months in a year, or 2 years of your life. I have explained very clearly. You must spend time in Talash. And in fact, you must spend time every day. And you must continue asking. What is the meaning of asking question on this Zoom call? What is the asking on question?
This is
I'm
also
asking you a question. Please answer my question. What is the meaning of Talash?
Talash means doing research and knowing this domain.
Talash means to search.
Search.
Why do you want to search?
Because I don't know the answer.
Why do you want to search?
I want to know more about it, and fundamentals I want to clear it.
You only search because you want to find.
Yes.
And why are people coming on this call?
Searching only and getting it established.
To find answers. Every day you must get some answer. The answer should help you. Then only you will get awakened.
Okay, sir. I got
pay attention. I hope you pay attention. Your questions were very important. The mango question, the mango question, many people, many gurus, many YouTubers will tell on the mango, on this mango, but we don't understand. How do we know mango is mango?
By example, you have given very good examples, sir.
No, but nobody, till today, I heard many people giving this example, but not explaining. Only the one who has tasted mango can tell you whether it is mango or it is not mango.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Chidanand Rupaha, Shivoham.
Actually, we were discussing because Will is having a problem of dissociating his karma. And in that context, I told him, there is only you, no goats at all, not even the 3. That is the full thing. And followed by, just like the whole dream is unreal, the samsara has no existence without the dreamer you.
Correct.
So basically, because he's highly dissociated with his past karmas, he has to identify one day that there is no reality in this samsara.
You have to be careful, very careful what you are guiding people, Chidanand. Because they should not, if they misunderstand, then it will take them in some other direction.
First line is taken, the second line is not taken.
So I understand. I know that you are thorough about the matter. I have no doubt about what. But you got the example of this, right? This is a learning for you. But because a lot of people come to masters on this call and ask questions. But be careful. He's telling me there is no goat at all. That means
no. Everything is it like a dream appearing in your dream. So that is the meaning.
My concern, he will go into a quandary. See, the problem you see, Chidanand, for example, just now for the first time we got this mango example. So many people tell, आम खाओ, आम का टेस्ट खाओ. किसको मालूम है आम का टेस्ट है?
We don't even know what is mango. So unless somebody introduce you to the real mango, then only you will come to know that this fruit is mango.
The problem is if everybody tells it's mango, you believe it's mango. In that story of that Nasruddin, 5 people told him, "Give me your dog." He agreed. Bakri is dog.
Correct. Actually, you were saying a good, nice horse.
Okay. Any other questions, Hidaran?
No. Basically, this only because.
So, I hope, Will, you understood. Chidana was telling you from a different perspective, but I'm not sure what is, I'm not getting into that perspective. I hope that is clear to Will. Ruth, Anu, and Yashwant.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, whether death is a celebration or death is end of suffering, I don't know. But जब हम जीते नहीं हैं अच्छे से जिंदगी को, जिंदगी हम ऐसे जीते हैं जैसे मर रहे हो, तो that is the worst thing.
That's why today I was, what thought I got, I don't know what exactly words I got, but लोग मरने तक, लोग जीने तक मरते हैं. What did I say exactly? I don't remember. So I'm saying people are only dying till they live. Correct?
Yes, Guruji.
They're not living.
Yes,
And people are not, and this is the problem. Huh? लोग मरने तक जीते हैं और जीने तक मरते हैं. So this is a very deep thought. So what you're trying to say, see, if you don't live every moment of your life, then it's better you're dead. Nah?
Yes, Guruji.
What is the use of us living in life and not celebrating every moment? Who just now came and told me that the last moment of life is a celebration? No, last moment of life can never be a celebration. Sorry. Unless this present moment is a celebration, your last moment will be a celebration. If your
Otherwise,
present moment, otherwise you will cry and
regret.
die.
It will be a regret.
There is no reason for a human being to be unhappy. If a human being understands he is that very God he is searching for, there is no, it is such a simple truth. We bring nothing, we take nothing. We come alone, we go alone. This body is created in the mother's stomach, this body will die. I am the Atma. I am birthless and deathless. I am the power of Sip. If you realize this, that ends the matter. Life becomes a beautiful
But
journey.
I always wish, Guruji, if we could rewind things, like if I could go inside my mother's stomach again.
Now you are in mind state. The moment you start thinking like this, it is just like somebody telling me, I always think, Guruji, I should have been a bird and not be a human being. It would be so. Somebody came and told me, it's so nice to be a dog. I wish I had a tail. I wish I could sit down and just wag my tail the whole day.
Yes, Guruji. No point.
Meaningless. No?
Yes.
Completely
And
meaningless.
Guruji, one thing I wanted to ask you, वो आप कहते हैं ना, तुम ही सब कुछ जानत प्रीतम, एक बारी वो, can you recite that?
तुम ही सब कुछ जानत प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. दुख में सुख में मेरे प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. Okay.
Thank you, Guruji.
Okay. Next. Yashwant.
Good evening, sir.
Yes. Good evening.
Sir, my question is only contemplation about soul, intellect, and mind is enough to reach the state of enlightenment and fully enlightenment?
Come again.
Is only contemplation about soul, intellect, mind is enough to reach the state of enlightenment or fully enlightenment?
What do you mean?
Is it
What you are
so?
saying? Your words are not clear. Only soul. What are you trying to say? Say it in. You're not. Your words are all jumbled. What are you
No,
trying
sir.
to ask me?
Means only from contemplation we can reach the state of enlightenment.
No. Contemplation. Everybody who reaches contemplation will not reach realization.
Yeah, that is my
And
question.
you can reach realization by talking to Guru without contemplation. But contemplation is what? Depends what you mean by contemplation. Some people think contemplation comes from meditation. Some people think contemplation can come with Guru's interaction. Some people can think contemplation can come from bhakti and devotion. What is the meaning? Contemplation is a very big word. To contemplate means to discriminate. To suppose you're sitting with a in Jnana Yoga, you're listening to Zoom call and you're contemplating on this call. It can be realization in this Zoom call. It all depends what you mean. What is your and what is your understanding of contemplation? In what sense?
No, sir. In this call, we only discuss theoretically, na, without doing our like our Indian yogis, they do pranayams practices.
So by doing pranayam practices, what will happen?
No, the doubt comes in mind, so I'm asking.
No, the gurus also sit in front of a fire and burn their skin. You want to do it? Many gurus, they will be sitting in front of the havan until their body is burnt. Why don't you try? Would you like to try? Have you seen them doing that?
Yeah, sir, I saw that.
Sitting in front of the fire and making the body burn. Then why don't you try? Is it necessary to do it? See, my dear Yashwant, don't get jumbled. When you all get jumbled, you are lost. You are in a jungle. You don't know what you're talking, where you are going, what you're thinking, what you're doing. Have clarity. Don't read one chapter of one book and second chapter of another book and third chapter of another book and fourth chapter of another book and say, I finished reading all the books, all the chapters. How? You have to have some sequence. You have to learn step by step by step. What is easy, what is journey of enlightenment is not complicated. If you just focus on birth and death, what happens at birth? What happens at death? What happens in between? In Pune, we had a retreat. So many people got that aha moment. What is that aha moment? Who is born? Why we are born? Who dies? Why we die? What happens in between? So we have to capture it. Okay?
Yeah, sir, got, but only from analyzing how we can reach that. We just stuck in our thinking, that's all, many times.
Who said only by analyzing you can reach? That's what I'm again asking you. Analyzing or contemplation is, what is the meaning of contemplation? Tell me, what is the meaning of, for example, you're asking, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Correct?
Yes.
So what can you put in practice? Can you go play football and keep on kicking the ball and say, who am I? Who's kicking the ball? Who's kicking the ball? Who's kicking the ball? By playing football, will you find out who am I?
No.
How will you find out who am I?
Just by thinking from birth, how I got.
By doing pranayama, how you will find out? Tell me.
Sir, in pranayama, we dissolve the mind in pranayama.
So what happens when you do pranayama? How will you know who am I? How will you realize?
No, it will not give the direct answer, but it will make us settle the mind and to realize that intellect.
Okay. Suppose I agree with you. Suppose I am agreeing with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Then everybody who does pranayama should be enlightened, no?
That's too not possible.
No, according to you, if you are telling all the gurus are doing pranayama, then pranayama should lead to enlightenment. Everybody doing pranayama should be enlightened.
No, sir. Why they give focus too much on that? More than...
Because they know to give only that. If they know that, they will give that.
Okay.
You have to. Why the physics teacher is teaching physics? Because he doesn't know chemistry.
Yes.
If he's only knowing, if the physics teacher knows only physics, what he will teach you? Will he teach geography?
Only physics.
Then, so don't get caught in. I told in the beginning of this call, we are coming on this call because we want that spark, that awakening, that realization. What is the realization we want, Yashwant? You know that much. What is the realization we want?
Who am I?
Who am I? So who are you actually?
Theoretically, no, sir. I'm a
No.
soul.
Theoretically, you know who you are? Who are you? Theoretically, what are you? Are coming on this call from so many days. Who are you?
I'm a SIP. I'm a part of
Ship.
SIP.
Now you have already got this matter clear in your head, correct?
Yeah.
How will you realize this?
Sir, before entering this to the call, from my childhood, I know that there is something more than some energy is there. I not believe in these photos, all that normally. I know
But
some powerful energy is there that is dragging us, moving us.
but on this call, you are getting more clarity. You're not getting clarity.
Yeah, sir. Clarity. So I'm attending.
So don't get confused. Don't just say somebody told like this, therefore it's like this, therefore don't just say by doing pranayama. Pranayama is just a method of meditation. Pranayama, concentrating on the breath, means. But when you're doing pranayama, you cannot do contemplation. Because already your complete attention is on the pranayama. If your attention goes away from pranayama, pranayama will stop.
But when we are anxious or something fearful, how can we in that?
And then pranayama is good. Pranayama will still your mind. That time pranayama is good, but pranayama cannot give enlightenment.
Yeah, that is correct.
Pranayama will still the mind. But how can you reach that state of consciousness? How can you reach that state of emptiness, mindfulness, awareness? You still the mind. Then you are in that state of contemplation. You pay attention. Who am I? Am I Yashwant? Yashwant is just a name. Who am I? I am the soul. Soul is Sip. This needs complete, deep contemplation. Then there will be realization.
Yeah, sir, got it.
Okay. Will and Rutan.
Sir, another question.
Last question. Yes.
How food will impact on us, on our mind? So is there any proper way for food style in spirituality?
Of course, I'm asking, food will impact what according to you?
Like eating salt will increase. Eating salt, spicy food will increase the BP, something, and keep unstable mind.
So body is important or body is not important?
Body is important.
Why body is important?
For residing, the soul is resided in this body.
Then
so
this is called contemplation. Now, when you're getting contemplation, you're getting the answer or no?
Yeah, getting.
You're doubting contemplation. You're telling, why should I do contemplation? Only theory. It's not theory. Using the intellect, using the intellect for discrimination is not theory. Don't think it is theory. Using the intellect for discrimination in contemplation is practical, not theory.
Yeah, that is practical. I didn't got correct word to describe that. So
okay. Will, thank you. Will and Rutan.
Thank you, sir.
Just to
yes.
Just to express my appreciation to yourself and Mr. Chidanand, and I still somewhat confused about the issue, but I would.
What is your question? Original question. I will clarify your issue. What is the original question?
Well, the original question is obviously there's three goats. The third goat, there's no third goat. The third goat is in your mind. It's not. There's no actual goat. But the point is that the other goats, in reality, Maya is not really an existing thing. Like there's three goats.
So what I'm asking you, what is the story of the three goats? You remember the story?
Yes, I do. I know. The goats. These goats are distributed into the school. Now they can't find the third goat, but they can find the three goats.
The point is why were everybody in the school finding for the third goat? Why?
Because in their mind, it's in their thought. It's a thought. It's
no,
an
why?
idea.
But why?
Because they think it'll create trouble in the school. It'll be eating the
No,
books.
no, no. But why did they search for the goat number 3? Why?
Because they thought there was a third goat. They thought
why did they think? Why did they think there was?
because they thought there's 1, 2, therefore there must be 3.
Correct. So what is that? What did they do?
They look for the goat that does not exist.
So what is that called? That is called assume.
Hmm.
You know the meaning of assume?
I do, yes.
What?
Assume is you create an idea in your head.
No. What's the spelling of assume?
ASSUME.
Then, it makes an ass of you and me. Assume means ass. You become an ass. You got it? ASS, you and me. You and me both become ass. Assume. Got it? My dear Will, you got it?
I don't understand. No,
What is the meaning of assume? Assume, the word ASSUME means what? When you assume, it makes an ass of you and me. ASS, ass. You and me both become an ass because we think 1, 2, 4 goat number means the 3 should be there, correct?
Yes.
So should we assume? Should we assume or should we contemplate and realize? What should we do?
Contemplate and realize.
The whole world thinks that God lives in the sky. Should we assume?
Got to realize.
The whole world thinks that I will die. Should we assume we will die? Should we assume? So this story will, people in the school assumed there was goat number 3, correct?
Yes.
And they went on searching and searching and searching till finally what did they realize?
No goat.
There was no goat. So when you assume, then you accept the mind. When you try to find the mind, where is the mind, Will?
No mind.
There is no mind. Same story of the goat. The moment you, where did you get caught in asking Chidanand? What were you trying to ask Chidanand about these goats?
Well, I was, I can't actually quite remember how it was. I was talking about the previous question that I asked you about, which I really don't want to go in because you've already explained this issue. But sometimes I just think some people, they explain the I as though it's God, and then people get the idea that they are God, which is it's not that you are God, you the person are not God. That's the first thing. It's not like that. It's that,
Actually, Will, it's not about you are God, correct? The
Yes.
reality is you are God, Chidanand is God, Atmanand is God, Kamal is God, Siri is God, we are all God.
Yes.
So if we are all God, then what's the problem? The problem is if somebody says only Donald Trump is God, everybody else are dogs, then it's a different story, right? What does Donald Trump think? What does Donald Trump think? You know, what does he think?
I don't think anybody knows what he thinks.
No, I'm just making an ass of you and me. I'm just saying for joke. Donald Trump thinks he's God, everybody else is reverse dog. So
Yes.
it's not enlightenment is not like that. I'm just joking. I'm joking to make you understand. Enlightenment is about respecting everybody as God. Everything is God. Every rubbish, any garbage also is God. So what is the problem in understanding? Science tells us in wave particle duality that every molecule of matter is energy. Why can't we understand? Isn't it so simple? You have difficulty in accepting this whole world is a projection of energy. You have any difficulty in the scientific understanding of quantum physics?
Yeah, you can say it's all energy. You can say the goats are energy, but other people then say, well, energy is, it's illusion. It's Maya also. Behind energy, this whole issue is just, for me, you're asking someone who, I'm not a realized soul. So, you're asking me to answer a question I can't really possibly answer. So it's not like I'm only coming as a question. I'm not coming as an answer. I'm saying, please Please, could you answer this question? I'm not saying I can't. You're asking me questions I'm not qualified to answer. I'm begging you to please answer. I can't answer it.
My method, my dear Will, my method is to use questioning to get the answer for you. My method is not to question you. My intention is not to question you. Okay, so you still want to put your question forward so I can answer it?
I'm completely confused now. What I'll do is I'll reflect on this thing, and I'll come back. I'll give you the transcript, and then
but just to conclude what we are speaking. Okay,
yeah.
So see, when you get this point, when the goat was 1, 2, and 4, there was no goat number 3. We assumed goat number 3, and we all became fools. Correct?
Yes, but the other goats also, in some senses, also they don't exist in the way you think that they do. They
exist, but in reality, they are all manifestations of that one energy. This whole world, you may call it a potato, you may call it a potato or a tomato, but they're all everything is energy.
Mm.
So what Chidanand tried to tell you, that 1, 2, and 4 also appeared to be 3 was not there in the first place. Chidanand tried to tell you. Exactly. Right? Chidanand was explaining to you that 1 and 2 and 4 was there, 3 was not there. But what Chidanand was trying to tell you, that even 1 and 2 and 4 don't exist. Exactly. This is what he was trying to explain to you.
That's it.
See, at first you find 3 is not existing, correct?
Yes.
Then you come to know even 1, 2, and 4 don't exist.
Yes, exactly.
This is according to me, this is what Chidanand was trying to make you understand.
Yes. Well,
okay, that's good. Don't worry. This in spiritual discussion, sometimes we raise energy levels up. So sometimes don't get too paranoid. Sometimes when I say something, I try to use some tone and some energy level to get some point across to you. But the idea is very clear. Everybody in this call, we are all SIP. And somebody who's not in this call, even they are SIP. Unfortunately, they don't know. Unfortunately, they are roaming around having chole bhature in Karol Bagh in Delhi, and they don't realize that they are God. And then they die, and then they come back. People in this call don't want to get caught in this cycle. People in this call want to be enlightened, want to be liberated, want nirvana, moksha, salvation. So we are all paying the price every evening, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, bang, 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 bang. We go on and go on and go on. Good. Rutanu, Chidanand, and Sachin. 3 questions. Rutanu, Chidanand, and Sachin.
Shivam, Guruji.
Yes.
Guruji, we all are SIP. We all have divinity in us, but we also have devil in us. So we should always try that we take out the divinity from the other person and not the devil.
Answer my question. How long you have been in this call?
Since COVID.
Very good. What is the devil inside us?
Devil is mind only.
Then, does the mind exist?
Mind doesn't.
Then where's the devil?
No devil. Devil. And Guruji, one more thing
simple.
I wanted to ask.
No, simple or not simple?
Simple.
Therefore, what is inside us?
SIP.
Only divinity.
Only divinity.
There is no shaitan.
Yes, sir.
If somebody comes in front of me as shaitan, how do I treat them?
As Bhagwan.
Then where is the shaitan?
Nowhere.
If I treat them as shaitan, then what happens?
Then it will be multiplied.
And where will be the Bhagwan?
Not there. We will not be able to say.
So whoever comes in front of you, what you have to treat them as?
Bhagwan.
Okay.
Yes, Guruji, and one more thing, Guruji, I wanted to ask you. Like, is meditation for everyone? Because sometimes meditation becomes very serious and we don't know what thoughts we get in meditation also.
That means you're not meditating.
That I knew you will say that if we are thinking, if thoughts are coming, that means meditation is not happening. But if after some time, like if we are happy and meditating, it's very good. We are having a cool mind and we are very calm. But
Meditation
if we
is
are
not about
very
being happy.
stressed,
Meditation is not about being happy.
I mean, we are peaceful, calm.
Ah.
But when we are very stressed, if we meditate, then we don't know what thought in between will come.
Meditation means you still the mind. You lock the thoughts. If a thought enters also, it doesn't affect you. The thought is coming like a makhi, machhar, na.
So, Guruji, our thoughts should not bother anybody else also.
If you are meditating, then nothing. Anybody else doesn't come in meditation. Meditation is not a two people's process. It's an individual process.
That is single.
Where did you bring somebody else in the meditation?
No, but if we think something, then our thinking, I mean, the other person should not be bothered by our thinking, no?
That means you're out of meditation.
Not in meditation otherwise.
No, there's a separate question. What's your separate question? What?
That if we are thinking something, that should not bother others, because that is our own thinking process, our own contemplation process.
Why are you being bothered whether it bothers others?
That is also
the problem is not with others. The problem is with you. You are bothered. So I tell people, you know who you are? You are not what you think you are. You are not what others think you are. You are what you think others think you are.
Why we are thinking what others, that is their job. That is not our job.
Why you are thinking.
Yes.
The problem is no, we are all the time we are thinking what others thinking about us. Why should we bother? Oh yeah. Yes. Siddhanand, Sachin. Siddhanand and Sachin. I don't know where this call went today, but it went somewhere. Siddhanand and Sachin.
Yeah, sure, Guruji. I have neighbors who are Christians as well as Muslims.
Very good.
And this is the biggest problem in Abrahamic religion. They say it is very blasphemous to say I am God. And that is ingrained from childhood.
Don't
when
tell
I
you
talk to them,
don't tell them I am God. You tell them you are God.
No, that is the same thing. But then I tell them in Bible also it is mentioned that I am that I am. That is the same thing, when it was asked, how will I tell you who has told you? You just I am that I am. Is Aham Brahmasmi. Even in Al-Aha and Khud-Aha, same, it tells you the same thing. Allah and Khud-Aha, both are the same. Aha. So they refer to that Al is a sort of this thing, but they say Al-Aha, Khud-Aha. So both are the same. Allah and Khud, both are Aha.
Are you trying to change all these people? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, they have to realize that in spiritual, these are all theological concepts. In spirituality, everybody is one.
You have to realize that it's not your job, for they have to realize. That's not your job.
Correct.
If somebody is coming to you,
they say you people are blasphemous. You are. How can you say that you are God? And that's the time, where I tend to explain them, Baba, I am a wave in the ocean. We never say that I am the ocean. Ocean is all powerful. I am a wave, but actually, in essence, I am water. That's all that we are trying to say.
Don't waste your valuable energy. If they want to listen, they will listen. You don't try to convince them. I learned when I was a child, a man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. Don't convince anybody. Do I convince anybody on this call? I don't convince.
No, you challenge them intellectually to think.
Yeah, it's not my job to convince anybody. Okay. Sachin, last question, Sachin. Time is over. Last question. Sachin, unmute. Last question.
Shivam Guru.
Sure.
Guruji, I just want to check about the yesterday we were discussing about the call, for Zoom call, Zoom retreat, or maybe the physical retreat. But there is one group which is being made for Zoom retreat before, I think, by the initiators. But we cannot write in that group to check, from people how they want it to be done. So how do we connect with all the people to check, what is the right good time they all want to connect? Because it needs 2 months of time.
Either you ask the administrator to let you write, or
Okay.
you take all the numbers of the individual people and write to them.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
So see, understand a point. I'm saving my energy to be on the call. I'm saving my energy not to get into administration.
Sure.
So yeah, so I'm just telling you, my focus is not to arrange retreats. For me, this one call is enough. I can guarantee you, if anybody is coming on this call sincerely and they are asking questions if they have a doubt, I don't want anybody to just come and nod their heads like those Chinese toys, soft toys. You don't have to just nod your head. You have to ask. And if something is not understood, you have to again question. And you should not feel bad. So let us close with 2 minutes of silence. My dear Lord, you dwell in each one of us. And still we don't know where you are. Every day people are going to temples and churches and finding for God. But the fact is that God lives in the temple of our heart. Unfortunately, we are not willing to accept that we are nothing. The ego, standing tall like a wall, it does not want to have a fall. Therefore, we cannot see God in one and all. We need the grace of the divine. We need a guidance of a guru. We need persistence, patience. Continue to persist patiently. Unless you keep on persisting, patiently, keep on asking, you will never find the answer. The answer is very simple. There is no goat number 3. The whole school was searching because the 3 goats somebody left in the school had goat number 1, goat number 2, and goat number 4. They caught the 3 goats. But everybody said, we caught goat 1, we got goat 2, we have caught goat number 3. We have caught goat number 4. Where is goat number 3? And they kept on searching for the whole day. Till in the end they realized there is no goat number 3. We are searching for God. What is goat number 3? We are searching for God. We are God. But we think, I am Robert. No. As long as we keep on thinking we are what we are not, we will never be what we truly are. Therefore, it is for us. We should not die every moment that we live. We must learn to live every moment till the body dies. And in that moment, there must be liberation and unification. So this call, I give this call the highest importance of my life. More than writing books and singing songs and doing a podcast, I give the highest importance to this call. Because only in this call you can learn what is the taste of mango. Not somebody who just comes and gives you an apple and eat this apple, it's mango. And you think, oh, I've eaten mango. Only the one who has eaten mango can give you a piece of mango and make you feel you're eating mango. And that taste of enlightenment must come from the divine grace through the guidance of a guru. With folded hands, I bow down to you.